some of the best practices right now that's occurring in mobile from both the design, build, and the UX experience.
Great. Well, one of the things for sure, when you think about mobile, you think about smaller screens, of course, is one of the key things you're considering. So very simple navigation and what we like to call modular elements, so things that you can think of as big versus small. Doesn't mean it has to be a box, but just things that can adjust. But backing up a step, one of the things that I like to do is really think about your content initially, working with the teams about who are your users, what are you trying to communicate. It's almost like that old-fashioned elevator pitch of, if you had 30 seconds to tell somebody what your business does, communicate it clearly and simply. That works on all platforms, no matter what. So getting to the core of that first with your teams is one of the most critical pieces, and then you take it away as a designer and think, how can I look at this holistically so that it can work on any size screen? And we know, of course, that screens are constantly changing from big to small, and so there's always going to be a new size. So you can't let size of anything constrain you right now because it will be changing. So think simple.
Echoing on the same simple standpoint, and even for a large brand like Call of Duty, we went to a responsive format because you don't really have time to be updating a mobile site and a desktop, and really we start to see that all our users start to open from email even, 60-80% opening our emails on their mobile devices, as well as social media. All the traffic really is being driven from social. You have all your Pinterest now, really drives a lot of it, as well as Facebook and Instagram. So nobody in any of these days has time to be building multiple websites. So whether it's a simple responsive website design, it's a blog, things like that. But I would definitely make sure that it's easy to reach and to use on all devices. Obviously, no heavy video and heavy flash like that crashes. I mean, you want to make it really fast and easy. Simplicity right now is I think winning over really heavy design, as well as your users want to look simple and clean and easy, but they don't really want to have over the design, overly complicated what they want to get to, what they want to do easily. That will also help from an SEO, from an advertising, from a user experience.
The same. I think when you're thinking of mobile, you have to think of what is the main call to action that you want the user to take on the mobile side, then which is different from your desktop side, right? On the desktop side, you may want them to email you or look for more information. On the mobile side, you want them to call you. So make that the primary button on your screen, regardless of where the placement is. So I know that there's a huge discussion between about the fold, below the fold, which I don't believe in all that. But, main call to action, make sure that it's appropriate for the device that you're targeting.
One of the nice things about mobile, so years ago I was very lucky to do mobile marketing and work for a text marketing firm, and one of the things I learned about mobile phones that I didn't know was that mobile phones are absolutely advertising devices. And I asked my boss, I said, why? And he's like, because you don't pick up your phone without taking an action. Computers, we turn them on, we may have them up and running, we may not be sure what we're doing, we might be going in and doing some work or whatever, but when we pick up the phone, we're doing definitive actions. So something that you kind of have all brought up was a little bit, which was very, very smart, which is understanding the customer's journey on the mobile